Hey guys, welcome back. So today's is pan that palette, everything like that, with the face palette. Also, if you want to know what's on my eyes, it's from the brand and it's the Fireworks palette. I was thinking about painting, and I'm like, this eye's probably fucked up. This is usually the eye I like to, the side I usually like to lay down when I'm on the couch. But yeah, so there's the makeup. This is always the good side. So yeah, I was thinking about painting this, and I'm like, I kind of freaking like it. This is kind of placed in my Too Faced Mermaid palette, unicorn palette, which I will show you in a second. So let's get started. So first, of course, if you hear neighbors, toilet, everything else, yeah, they say I'm gonna fix that damn thing. Okay, so here's to start off with this guy. This is sort of like almost a refresh because only one guy is still in here. So I'm gonna explain. So let's start off with this guy right here. This guy is my empty, and I did have my Belief also empty, but I decided to do my empties and I threw that away by accident. Oops. So here's this guy. So I'm at the point in my collection that I am like, if I don't like the shadows, don't like whatever, I'm just tossing them. I'm like, I don't want to mess with shadows that are sheer, not pigmented, anything like that, or like elf shadows that I just can't stand. Some Wet n Wild, yeah, Wet n Wild I don't mind, but other than that, so I decided to depart them. And a lot of these I did finish it, except for like this guy, and some of like the lighter ones I decided to make into a highlighter, so you've seen that later on. But I don't know, like you can tell, like some of these don't belong in here. That's because I was putting in because I want to save the palette. But I was like thinking, okay, I can still save the palette. I did clean up a little bit, so it's a little bit cleaner. So I'm just going to stick it in my little section where I have my one palette from Tarte that I kept as well. So this is going to go in there. That I like the packaging, anything like that. So I'm like, I can keep the packaging, but the eyeshadow's gotta go. Okay, so there's that. And this is my my Norvina palette from ABH that I decided to go pull out later. So I'm like, I wasn't into it. And my one palette from like Oakland that I got off of that one site, not Temu, but the other one. I'm gonna take that to my friend's house when I go to his house. So that's in there. So yeah, so these are the three palettes that I am working on right now. So let's start off with this guy. This guy is the Sea Color, I believe, palette. Wait, yep. Sea Color palette. I do like the mattes. The mattes are nice. I hate the shimmers. So of course, I decided to do is popped out all the shimmers from the Sea Color palette, and I bought in the my other palettes I had from them that are, I got with the one palette that I think I didn't show you guys because I didn't decide to like do all in empties because I didn't really technically have to declutter them. But yeah, hopefully this guy stays in. And also from the other brand that's kind of like Sea Color. Them I like the shimmers. I hate the mattes, so I decluttered all the mattes, kept the shimmers. So that's what this is from the mattes. I'm holding this because I'm not sure if he's gonna fall. The shimmers are from that one palette that is similar to the Natasha Denona Gold palette, but it's that brand. Yeah, that thing's gonna fall everywhere. And the mattes, of course, from this palette. Of course, the brand, I'm getting shot everywhere. But the Sea Color shimmers are just horrible. The Kylie Cosmetics shimmers in here were just like the actual ones are like beautiful. I loved them. I was kind of glad I got that one palette that from the Sipping Pretty palette or whatever it was. When I found that when I used to dumpster dive back in like a few years ago. But yeah, the shimmers are just beautiful. I loved it. But the shimmers right here are just like crap. So those shimmers are gone. So and here's the other palette, is the Sea Color as well. Again, I decluttered all the shimmers from this palette. So this is what he looks like. So this is my palette. Of course, I kept, except for like, hey, see how these are shimmers. I kept this one. I kept these three shimmers in here because those are still nice, and I just put in palettes from different ones. I believe this one is some of them are that, but I'm not sure. So there's that guy. So eventually I'm probably going to either This is like that, not a Natasha, no one. I'm probably gonna go here, 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 here. Probably about this one to here, then get this one out. Then my third palette is gonna be the one that I haven't decided what to do with it. That's like this palette right here. The one I have on my eyes was the C brand. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna be like, okay, I want to pan it or I want to keep it. So I decided, of course, keep it because I love the look. Which, let me grab it real quick. Maybe. Okay, so here's the palette that I am talking about. This is from ZMC, and this is the Fireworks palette. I know, I actually gotta press glitter on. The shimmers on here are not like the most blinding ones, so of course when I looked at it, I was like, but when I got it on my eyes, I'm like, okay, you're gorgeous. So yeah, I'm actually gonna swatch some of these shadows for you. I believe this is what I have on my eyes. So there's that, and of course with the glitter, which I'm not gonna swatch the glitter for the inner corner. For the thing about the brand, the eyeshadows, the shimmers are very hard pressed, so that's the only bad part. They do have like kind of like the little sparkle to them, but they're not the most metallic ones in a bunch. I really do like it actually. I was thinking about like nah, but now I'm kind of like yeah, I'm keeping your eyes. So yeah, so there's that. So anyways, this is what this guy is going to be kind of like, deciding if I want to keep it or decide if I want to pan it. Again, it's nothing special, it's whatever. But it's L'Oreal. It's L'Oreal. That's the only problem. I'm actually decided to I haven't decided to pan the other L'Oreal palette I have as well. So let me swatch some of these for you. It's a very pretty palette and everything like that. But do I need it? No. But it's one of those things I'm kind of like, yeah. It's one of those things I keep looking at. I'm like, okay, yep, me. And I'm like, it's pretty, but do I need it? Not really. So there's that guy. Okay, so for the face palettes, we're going to start off with the one that's been in here, of course. That's the Natasha Denona Bronze Cheek Palette. And I'm still using the creams. I did pop them out. So here's this guy. The bronzer from that, that thing is so freaking annoying. The Belief one's in here. And of course, the shimmer is actually for this. And I believe the shimmer from the other palette. So that's what this guy is. So let me swatch these two. I haven't actually been, of course, I haven't been at my friend's house a lot. So that's why this guy doesn't have a huge amount of progress on him. But, oh yeah, great swatches there. Great swatches. Okay. Let's swatch it right here so actually everybody can see it, right? So there's that. So this is the bronze I was talking about that I really do like. That is my kind of like the one I have from LA Gore, the bronze I'm working on. It's, for me, it's like a borderline highlight. I don't like glowy bronzers because for me, they don't show up on my skin tone. They are borderline highlight for me. So this is what I like to use as an overall finishing powder. So let me show you what that looks like when it's bronze. See, on me, when I just take it doesn't show up. So for me, it gives you like a over glow, which is very pretty. And then of course the highlight as well from her. It just kind of like whatever, So there's that. And also here's the blush palette. So the blush I decided to some Kokie, and the blush that I was working on from that one palette, that from the Belief one, is in here. So that's what that one is. And of course the two ones from Kokie. This one was a very pale pink that I could not use, so I decided to color that one, stick that one here. So let me swatch these guys for you. These I would not recommend unless you have extremely fair skin. Even the darker one does not really show up on me. The dark one shows up on me. The middle one, here, there. The light one, hell freak no. So there's that one. So like that one just barely shows up on me. And this one, of course, does, of course. And I got Tyler hair around my nose. Little boy. So yeah, he's in the window over there. That's why I'm over in here. So that's what those guys are. So yeah, and I noticed a lot of these are similar, so I would not recommend these. Hang on, my nose is killing me. Recommend these unless you have fair skin. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm cute, right? No. These are very not really pigmented blushes. They are sheer to buildable blushes. This one is probably might get decluttered. I don't know. I haven't decided. I do like to mix it back and forth. Mix these two back and forth, so I might just keep it for that. But yeah, so there's that one. These things are not the like all three of these are 0.67, so about 0.20 a piece. So there's that guy, but almost like 0.22 a piece or something like that. So that's where I'm at in this little project pan, anything like that. Comment, subscribe to my channel, anything like that. Like and subscribe, anything. Of course, Tyler's freaking cute. Check out my Instagram if you want to see Tyler in his cute little clothes. He's adorable. Got him 2 dresses, a toothbrush so I can brush his teeth. Yeah, he's high maintenance. And of course, a hairbrush that he can click in the and when instead of pulling at the hair, you can just go click. I was like, and stuff like that. But yeah, spoiler boy. But he's so cute. Until then, my next video. See you guys later. Bye, guys.